From WSMV-TV Channel 4, this is More at Midday.
Yeah, we are making some chocolate, sweet, wonderful foods today. Author of Chocolate Covered Friendship. See, she's also the author of a precious little book. We're going to be making something called Mayan Hot Chocolate, a wonderful recipe as well. So, looking forward to all of that. Cannot wait. So stick around, especially if you're ready to satisfy that sweet tooth.
Well, you know me. Can I have a sweet tooth little appetizer here?
I think you're going to be ready. She may hold you off, though. Just like friends, many times chocolate can make a dark day bright again, can it not? Well, that is the philosophy behind the cookbook. It's called Chocolate Covered Friendship. Isn't that cool? Today, the author, Bethany Thuin, is in our kitchen showing us how to make some delightful treats that you can make at home to share with your friends and family. Bethany, welcome to More at Midday.
Thank you.
Glad to have you with us. Now, what sponsored this book? I mean, what really kind of brought this all into being? What made you come up with something like this?
Well, I think when I first began to teach myself chocolate, I stood in front of a pot much like this and stirred and stirred and thought about chocolate in my life, and it just kind of all came together into thoughts about chocolate in life, chocolate in God, chocolate in friendship, and so this is the first book in a series that we'll be doing. So
it's wonderful too, because as you go through it, it's not just recipes. You have all your thoughts kind of through there and telling stories. So that's wonderful. The first thing we're going to talk about with our viewers is tempered chocolate. I mean, what are you supposed to be doing? How do they know the different steps and to make sure that it is right? Because there's a wrong way to melt your chocolate, and there's a right way.
Yeah. Well, I think it's really important to, one thing that I love to do is teach the home chef how to become a home chocolatier. It's really fun to experiment with chocolate and to bring fine chocolate into your repertoire. And so, but a lot of people are intimidated by it, and there's just not a reason to be.
You say it's easy, right?
It is. It really is. All you need is a double boiler setup, which I have here, just a regular pan and a stainless steel bowl.
Okay.
And then I have steaming water. Okay.
So you don't have to have the official double boiler. You can just take your big pan and put your bowl on top. You're good to go.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
And then you need a thermometer. The digital is nice. Okay, so once you have the chocolate melted down, you just want to make sure that it gets over 110 degrees, okay?
Okay.
Over 110, but not hotter than 120.
All right, and then it's a little different, isn't it, with the white chocolate?
Yes, it is. Very good.
Well, you know, I did a little homework.
Okay.
I didn't know that on my own, but I had read that. So anyway.
That's right. White chocolate is a little more fragile, so it really shouldn't go over 115. So,
okay.
Yeah,
gotcha. All right.
Yep. Okay, so once you have it melted, this is called the seeding method. You're going to want to take it off the heat source.
Okay.
Okay, and we can just stick it right here. And then I have some chocolate that I brought that is still tempered, okay? Because when you get it in the bag or in the wrapper or whatever you get it in, it is tempered, okay?
I'm going to go ahead and kind of tilt this a little bit so
yeah,
you can
sure.
see. Okay.
So when you melted it down, you destroyed the temper, okay? And now you just have to build it back in. Your tempering is actually teaching something to behave.
Oh, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, so we're teaching this melted chocolate to become like the tempered chocolate, okay?
Okay.
So since this melted chocolate is at over 110 degrees, it's going to have time to melt or to absorb the tempered chocolate into itself as it melts, and then it'll come down to 90 degrees, okay? Once it's at 90 degrees and the seed is melted, then it's ready to work with.
Now, this is something that you can, an easy way, a lot of folks end up putting the chocolate in the microwave, 30 seconds at a time,
right? Yes, that's right. That's right. You can do that, and that's definitely, you know, there's no problem with that. It doesn't change anything. It's just a faster, easier way. You just have to keep your eye on it.
Right, and never longer than 30 seconds, because the worst thing you want is burnt chocolate.
Yes.
Not good. It's not good either. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk them through. What do we need to do once we have that melted?
Okay. Well, once you have the chocolate tempered, okay, you'll know that it's tempered because it's a little shinier than it was previously, and it is thicker.
Okay.
Okay. So, and this is getting close, but I'm going to just go ahead and show you what to do.
All right.
I brought another recipe. It's called Le Mendiant, and it's a little French confection. It means the beggars.
Okay. So let's show them. So we pour the chocolate.
What you're going to do
and then
is
we'll add in whatever kinds of fruits we have. Dried fruits over here.
This is a fun little recipe to do with your children if you like to do something different and fun for Christmas. And just make sure you use tempered chocolate.
Right.
You just spoon it on, and then...
How long do you wait before you put the fruit in there?
Well, you'll wait just a
nuts?
little bit. You'll kind of see it start to set up, okay?
Okay.
And then once you do, that way it'll keep the fruit or the nut from sinking to the bottom. It'll be able to sit on top.
Okay, so we're going to let it sit for just a little
Yeah,
bit.
let me do one more.
And then add.
And then you could put it on the first one.
And
that
we'll
I
be good to
did.
go. Great. And then we have our, what's our fancy name again? What is
It's
it
Le
called?
Mendiant.
Le Mendiant. All right, so then I'm just going to set this in here so folks can kind of get an idea. And we're going to have to go to break, but we're going to tell you the ingredients coming up a little bit later of our fabulous, what is it, a Mayan hot chocolate?
Mayan hot chocolate.
Oh, that sounds yummy. You can check out the grand opening, by the way, of the Cocoa Tree. This Saturday, it's in Germantown. Of course, that's where you can find our lovely Bethany coming up. The festivities, by the way, start at 5. They will have live music with free chocolate drinks and truffles. For more info and a copy of today's recipes, just go to our website. That's WSMV.com and click on the More at Midday section. All right, you have to stick around for the taste test. Tim and I love chocolate,
Oh,
so this
good.
is going to be great.